Hi, it's Pastor Dan. How are we doing today? You know, it gets difficult some days for us to just push on, doesn't it? We've got different challenges, different situations. I don't know about you, but I sometimes get tired. You know, hey, the patch on the eye makes it a little difficult to see what's happening on the right side, but it's part of my life right now. Now I can be focused on that and lose all focus on everything else that's going on. And that's a challenge. When I was younger in the Lord, I was always focused on myself. It's hard to get past self. It's not all about me. My wife tells me that. It's not all about you, Dan. I thought it was. I mean, I'd come home, the kids were excited to see me, the dog was excited to see me, but it's not all about me. No, that's a reality check that we all have to come to terms with. Our circumstances and situations are personal, and they matter to us, and they should to some degree or another. But how much determines the quality of life? I can remember being very sick from the head injury and vomiting and dizzy and miserable. And the occupational therapist told me I just had to accept that I was handicapped. And that hit me hard. And I really didn't want to go on with life. I wasn't sure what to do next. And I can remember thinking, if I just could find a way of ending it without botching it up and making my life worse, maybe that would be for the better. I mean, I'm putting my wife through a lot. I'm putting everybody through a lot. And coming towards me was a guy on crutches. And as he got closer, I noticed he didn't have feet. He had stubs and he had hooks for hands. And he's coming up and he says, "What a glorious day to be alive. Isn't God wonderful? What a beautiful world. What a beautiful day. Have a good day, sir." And he went on by. And I'm like, wow. I have my hands. I have my feet. I'm still mobile. And I don't have near the outlook of life that he has. But it snapped me out of my self-pity, and gratefully that it did, because our youngest daughter would have never been born to be such a joy to everyone else in life. We can't stay focused on just what's happening to us in the here and now. We got to remember that we are called to live in eternity. This is a temporary life. These are temporary circumstances. And I'm not telling you that these aren't real and they're not, can be overwhelming. They are. But it's our Lord who goes about in our life working in us mightily. I don't like the challenges. Getting old is not for sissies. That's what the bumper sticker of my neighbor said on his van. And that's a true bumper sticker, and I'm a sissy, and getting old hasn't been easy. But there's others who are suffering worse than me. That helps me gain perspective. It's not about my suffering or my lack. It's about who the Lord is and what's going on in my life. And can I turn that to help someone else? Can I have some empathy for those who are going through something equal, if not even tougher than I'm going through? So as I take the focus off of myself, my circumstances, or my lack, I begin to find what Paul talks about, that I've learned to abound, whether I have little or I have much. For I've learned that I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I want to encourage you today, don't give up. The situations might seem hopeless, but there is one who brings us hope. And if it's not happening in this life, it will be in the life to come. We need to stay in the joy of who the Lord is. The joy of the Lord is our strength. And as I push in to the Lord and focus on the kingdom, well, things get better. Hey, I guess you're going through it. We'll be praying for you. Send us a line and let us know how we can pray for you. The Lord be with you and keep you safe this day.